Hello and welcome. My name is Ramsey Stimson. I'm here at the MFAT Academy. That is Maryland Firearms and Tactical Training's new training center in Essex, Maryland. Today we're doing our first in a series of what we call 5 questions. Those are 5 questions that students ask on a regular basis that help them make good decisions about their future handgun training. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Our first question is going to be, what's the difference between the HQL class and the CCW class? Now, the HQL class is the class that we take if we want our handgun qualification license, which allows us to purchase, own, and keep in our home a regulated firearm, a handgun, in the state of Maryland. When you take that class, it's a 4-hour class, and you go to the range to shoot at least 1 round for familiarization. Now, that's state requirements. We're going to have you shoot more than 1 round. You're going to shoot both the semi-automatic pistol and a revolver so that you're familiar with both. The CCW class is for those who want a wear and carry permit, or the handgun permit as we refer to it, here in the state of Maryland. It allows you not only to keep a handgun in your home, but to wear and carry it on a regular basis. The wear and carry permit class, or the CCW class as we refer to it, is a 16-hour class. And this class requires that you go to the range and shoot 25 rounds for qualification. So that's the difference between those two. Our second question is going to be, which class should I take first? That's a good question as well, because if you want the wear and carry permit, you need to take the wear and carry permit class, or the CCW class, first. Why? Because once you've taken the wear and carry permit or CCW permit class, you are already qualified to apply for your HQL. You do not need to take the HQL course separately if you've taken the wear and carry course first. It's going to save you roughly about $200 in the long run if you take either of those courses with us. Why? Because you won't pay for the HQL class. You won't have to have a second set of fingerprints for the HQL application, and you won't pay the $50 application fee to the state. They will waive that if you do it immediately after getting your wear and carry permit. So that's going to save you a good bit of money. So now our third question is going to be, other than course fees, what additional expenses do we expect to incur? And that's a good question. Not everybody has unlimited funds. Most of us live on a budget, so we want to put our money where it best serves us. So if you take the wear and carry course, you're going to have a $125 application fee you pay to the state. You will purchase your own ammunition for the wear and carry course. You need to shoot at least 25 rounds. We recommend you bring 50 just in case you do have to shoot a second time. We've never had a student fail. We will help you get through that. But you'll also have a $60 fee for your fingerprints. You won't have to have your eye and ear protection. We provide that along with the target for the class, as well as for the HQL class. Although for the HQL class, because it's only a small amount of ammunition you're going to be shooting, we provide the ammunition for that class. If you take just the HQL class, you would have to pay your $60 fee for your fingerprints, and you would have to pay the $50 fee for the application. Now, at $60 for the fingerprints, that's if you go where we suggest. You can go other places and it charges you as much as $65 or more. However, again, if you apply for your wear and carry permit first, you do not have to pay for the filing fee for the HQL. You don't have to have a second set of fingerprints. So again, we can save you a couple $100 in that respect. Now, our next question is going to be, do I need to own my own handgun? And the answer there is no, not if you take your class with us. There are other places that when you take a class, they'll rent you a handgun if you don't have one, so that would be an additional fee with them. But with us, we provide handguns for our students, so you don't have to worry about that. We provide handguns that'll fit just about any student out there, from young to old, large hand to small hand, whether you're accustomed to a lot of recoil or not, whether you have a lot of hand strength or not, doesn't matter. We've got a handgun that's going to work for you, that you're going to be able to shoot comfortably and accurately. Okay. And then last but not least is, do I need to get my fingerprints done before I take the class? I'm going to tell you no. Don't get your fingerprints done before you take the class. Why? Because those fingerprints for the wear and carry permit are only good for 30 days. If you have something come up, or if you need to take more time between the time you complete the class and the time at which you can afford to or have time to go online and file for your permit, those fingerprints will expire and you'll need to spend another $60 to get your fingerprints done. However, for the HQL purposes, the state says that your fingerprints can be up to 12 months old. So take the class first, then as soon as you're ready to apply, go and get your fingerprints done. If you go where we tell you, it's a walk-in, there's no appointment needed, you're in and out in about 15, 20 minutes, and it's really easy to do. We greatly appreciate you joining us today for our first session of 5 questions. If you want, you can go online at www.mfatt.com, or you can call us at 410-991-0579. Call, text, or email. We'll reach back out to you as soon as we can. And again, don't forget, train to live. It is a worthwhile endeavor. Thank you.